Hello my dear children, welcome back to our EVS class. So children, in the previous class we had started a new chapter, chapter 9, our natural resources. So you learned about what are natural resources, you also learned few examples for natural resources and their use, isn't it? And in this class you will be learning about some more natural resources that are minerals, forest and water. You will learn about these three natural resources. So just as we do in all the other classes, before beginning the class for today, let us just recall whatever we have learned in the previous class. Okay, the previous class you learned what are natural resources. Isn't it? You learned that natural resources are gifts of nature and these resources can be used by us, isn't it, for our daily needs. And you learned about air. Air is a natural resource. Then solar energy or the sun is a natural resource. And soil is a natural resource, isn't it? Air, you know that air is essential for us to live. Then solar energy is used for many things, isn't it? It's used by plants to prepare food. Then it's also essential for all the living organisms. Then with solar energy we produce or generate electricity, isn't it? Then you learned about soil. You learned that soil is formed by the breaking down of rocks, isn't it? So in this class let us learn about minerals, forest and water. Let us learn about these three natural resources. Okay. So first let us see about minerals. So let us begin the class for today. Minerals. Okay. You must have heard the term mineral or minerals. Minerals are natural substances that are found in rocks. I think that all of you must have seen a rock, isn't it? In all the rocks we can find minerals. There are many rocks, isn't it? All of these rocks contain one mineral or the other. Okay, one mineral or the other is present in all the types of rock that you see. So minerals are natural substances that are found in rocks. Okay, then some rocks or stones like marble. You must have heard the marble and the granite. Marble, granite, then sandstone. All these are used to make buildings. You must have seen the floorings that are done with marble, isn't it? In houses you must have seen the floors are done with marbles in some of the houses with marble or granite. These rocks or stones are used to make buildings. Then there are also precious stones. Precious stones means which are very costly, the stones that are very costly. Example of precious stone, one is diamond. Then other examples are ruby and emerald. Diamond, you know that the crystal white stone. Then ruby, the red stones, the red precious stones. Then emerald, the green ones. Okay, all those you must have seen in jewelleries, isn't it? They are very costly and they are precious stone. They are also examples of minerals. Okay, and they are used to make jewelleries such as necklaces, chain, then bangles, rings, earrings, etc. Okay, so they are very precious and they are costly, the precious stones. So that is about minerals as a natural resource. I hope that this is clear to you. So children, please underline these points in your worksheet. Okay. Now next let us study about forest. Okay. Forest, when you hear the term forest itself, you know that there are a lot of plants in the forest. It is also a natural resource. So let us learn about forest as a natural resource. So children, here I have given a beautiful picture. Can you all see that? Yes. In that picture, what all can you see? You can see a lot of trees are there. Isn't it? You can see that there are many trees. Then you can see a stream. You can see many animals. You can see plants. Isn't it? The small plants that you see here are known as herbs. Okay, herbs. Herbs are the small plants. Okay. So let us learn about forest. You know that from forest we get many things, isn't it? From forest we get wood. Then forest also give us pure air. You know that the plants, you have learned, plants they take in carbon dioxide and give out oxygen, isn't it? Plants have that property, they used to do that. So what they do, they are actually purifying the air that is around us. It is, isn't it? The unclean air is filtered by these plants. That is, the air is purified by these plants. Okay, so plants purify air. So we can say that the forest purifies air, as there are many plants and trees in the forest. Then from forest we get wood, isn't it children? Wood. What are the uses of wood? If you just look around you, if you are sitting in the house, if you are sitting in your house, if you just turn around and see, you can see many things that are made with wood, isn't it? With wood we used to make furnitures, isn't it? Then to make matchbox, then from wood papers manufactured, isn't it? Papers made using the wood from the trees. So it is also a natural resource, the wood that we get from the forest. Then we will get fruits. Then we will get gum. Okay, you will get fruits, we will get gum. Then also medicinal herbs or medicinal plants. Okay, medicinal plants means these are the plants that are used to cure diseases, which can be used to cure diseases or any health problems. Okay, which can be used as medicine, which have medicinal properties. In your worksheet, medicinal herbs, the term herb is given. I think you all know that when you studied about parts of a plant in that chapter, you learned what a herb is. Herbs are small plants which have soft stem. Okay, those are the herbs. Medicinal herbs are also there, or medicinal plants are also there in the forest. And also you know that in the forest there are many animals and birds, isn't it? So it is acting as a home. It is home to many animals and birds. So we should take care of the forest. We should not destroy the forest, or we should not cut down a lot of trees in the forest. We have to preserve or save the forest, isn't it? Why? Because it is purifying the air, isn't it? And we are getting many things from the forest. Okay, so it is our duty to keep all these resources, all these natural resources clean. Okay, you shouldn't make it unclean. We should not dirty these natural resources. We have to keep it safe or clean. We should use it wisely. Okay, so that is about forest. I hope it is clear to you. And children, in your worksheet, there is an activity given, activity number 6. In this activity, you have to collect the leaves of medicinal plants and then you have to stick that leaf in the space that is provided in your worksheet. Okay, that activity 6 is given in your worksheet. In that activity, you have to collect the leaves of certain medicinal plants and then you have to stick the leaf. Okay, if you want, you can dry the leaf and stick it, or you can stick it as such. And then below that leaf, write the name of that plant as well as write one use of that plant. Okay, what is the medicinal use? That one use you have to write. Here I have given a few pictures of medicinal plants. Can you just look at it? This is given to you as an example. Okay. The first one is the curry leaf. You all have eaten curry leaves, isn't it? You must have seen it, seen your mother putting it in the curry when she makes. Okay, curry leaf is actually a medicinal plant. Okay, the curry leaf tree. It is actually a medicinal plant. It is very good for your hair growth and also for your stomach. It used to cure the diseases related to stomach. It used to cure diarrhea, etc. Okay, then beetle. Beetle means in Malayalam we used to call it as vettila. It is good for your mouth. Diseases related to mouth can be cured. It can be used to remove bad breath and gum problems. Then Tulsi. Tulsi, you all know, we call it as basil. It is used to cure fever and cough. Then Neem. You must have seen the Neem tree. Okay, Neem is used to cure fever, isn't it? To cure fever, and also it is used to cure certain skin diseases, isn't it? The diseases that affect your skin. So children, you can stick any of the plant's leaf as your choice. Okay, any of the medicinal plants, you get the help of your parents and stick the leaf of that plant, write the name of it, and then write one use of that plant, one medicinal use of that plant. Okay, I hope it is clear to you. Then now again let us learn about water. Water is also a natural resource. Let us learn about water. You all know that water is very essential or very important for life, isn't it? Without water, there will be no life on earth. So it is essential or it is needed for all the living things to live. Then from where you will get this water? You find water in many places, isn't it? There are different sources of water or different places from we get water. Water is found in pond. Okay, ponds. You find water in pond. Then in wells. See here I have shown the picture of well. From wells. Then from ocean. See ocean. From river. From streams. Then in the form of rainwater. Okay, you will get water from all these places. So water is found in all these places. Okay, and what are the uses of water? You all know what are the uses of water, isn't it? From kindergarten itself you will be knowing what are the uses of water. Isn't it? We use it for drinking. For all the activities we use water. Isn't it? We use it for drinking. We use it for cooking. Isn't it? For bathing, for cleaning, for washing clothes, for doing the dishes. Isn't it? For laundry and for doing dishes. For everything we use water. Okay, so water is also a natural resource, and children, all these natural resources that you learn have to be used carefully. We should not make these resources unclean. That means we should not dirty these resources. Why? Because we have to keep it for the next generations also, isn't it? For the next people or the next people who are living in earth. What will happen if we dirty it? We will not get all these resources. At the same time, the next generations or the next people who are coming will also not get these resources, isn't it? So we have to use it carefully. We should not make these resources unclean. Okay. And children, in your worksheet, after water, there is an activity given, activity 5. In that activity, below that activity, there is a space given. In that you have to stick pictures of uses of water. I have shown some pictures over here. You can stick any pictures of your choice. Okay, you have to stick pictures of uses of water. Here if you see, you can see many uses of waters. Many pictures I have shown like that. You can stick any of the picture. You know that water is used for transportation, isn't it? For transportation means the ships, the vessels and the boats used to go on water, isn't it? For transportation. Then for the daily needs like washing the dishes, for drinking, for bathing, see washing dishes, for doing laundry, then for watering plants, then for drinking, isn't it? Then for cleaning. Then for cooking, isn't it? For all those we need water. So you have to stick pictures of the uses of water in that space provided. You have to stick any 5 pictures of your choice. Okay. So children, I hope this much is clear. So this chapter is over by this video. So please do the worksheets, the activities that are given in your worksheet. Underline the important points. Okay, underline the important points that are given in your worksheet. So before that, I'll just summarize whatever I have said in this class. We learned about minerals, then we learned about forest, then we learned about water. Minerals, I told that they are natural substances found on earth. Forest, from forest we get many resources or many things like the wood, then forest gives us fresh air, then animals and plants, all those are there in forest. We use it in one form or the other. Then water, you know that it is essential for life and we use it every day, isn't it? So these were the things that were discussed in this chapter. So children, I hope that you all understood this portion. So please read your worksheets well, do the activities and exercises that are given in your worksheet. Thank you children.